This video is sponsored by Brooklinen. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra and you are watching Studio Fix, the series where I tackle teeny tiny apartments under 500 square feet and show you how to make them beautiful, stylish, and organized.
He's clapping. He's clapping. He's clapping.
Ah!
It's a little crooked.
Whoa! I just think it's so funny that I'm doing this in my skirt.
Graham looks so proud.
Stunning. You got a makeover to do, so
Wait, what?
I don't recognize it. Oh my God. Let's get started. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's almost the end of the year and my goal is to make it to 1 million subscribers. It would mean so much if you subscribed. Today is a very exciting episode of Studio Fix because I am making over a basement studio apartment. Low ceilings, not a ton of light. We're gonna make it cozy and vibey and of course, stylish. Okay, so I'm gonna hop on a call with Nicole, the makeover recipient, to get to know her, her space, her functional needs, all the things. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you too. Congratulations for winning a makeover.
Thanks. I'm so pumped because as a student, this was like winning the lottery. I was like, this is so exciting.
Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy. We're really excited about your space because not only is it a studio, but it's a basement studio apartment. So I feel like it's going to be a challenge, but in the best way. Why don't you just walk me through your vision and like what you are going to be using the space for functionally?
I think it's like a pretty good space, so I'm not kind of worried about how small it is. It's more so an issue, I think, of storage because it's kind of just very open. There's no real closet. There's nowhere to like actually like hang up my things or put them away.
Okay.
You do have like a separate area for my workspace or where I plan to put my workspace, which I really like because I don't love having like my desk right next to my bed. I feel like that's a little disorienting.
Totally.
My setup isn't very ergonomic for someone who spends so much time sitting down. Like all the time I've been complaining about my back and I'm only 23. And I'm like, why do I already have back pain? I have a desk and like it fits my monitor and my laptop, but I haven't had any storage, like any sort of cabinet file. And so it kind of just ends up with all my stuff kind of like building up on the sides.
Yeah.
As for like actual living space, I like to have friends over and I just don't love my bed just being right there.
Would you be open to like a divider of some sorts?
For sure. I guess the only thing that I'd like to kind of keep is any lighting as much as possible, like natural lighting.
Totally.
Right next to the bed is like the one pretty decent window.
Got it.
And then I have a dresser, but I have nowhere to actually like hang anything, which is kind of an issue.
So yeah, a place for you to study, a place for you to also host, your bed kind of separate from everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you can think just in terms of your day-to-day that you would need for this space?
The one last thing would be somewhere to put people's shoes or coats. There's not really like a landing, like you open the door right onto the staircase.
Got it. Okay, let's move on to your inspo. Talk me through like the colors you like, why you picked these images specifically.
My vision is very like light and airy, but like with colors. Not fully minimalistic. I like random little like decorative trinkets, pinks, pastel blues, but in general, I do like kind of like a neutral background. Neutral background with pastels.
Okay, cute. I'm really excited because I love pinks. I love pastel blues. It's very fun.
I really would like it to feel as light as possible because I'm not used to a basement.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of basements. It looks like this one has a good amount of light. So I'm excited for you.
I feel like I really trust your like design, so.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on this call, and I will see you on reveal day with your brand new basement studio apartment all done and decorated.
I'm so excited.
Bye. One thing is for sure, Nicole loves a neutral base with pops of pastel color. She loves mint green, baby blue, pinks, and I'm really excited to just make this a fun, cute space for her. So here's what I'm thinking. I need to have 2 dividers in this space. One that is going to separate the fridge from the rest of the living space, and then another divider to kind of separate the bedroom area. I'm thinking the divider beside the fridge is going to be functional. It's gonna visually divide the space and making it so that Nicole isn't like literally touching the fridge from the sofa. I'm thinking some sort of shelving solution where she can put books or plants, decorative items. And then the other divider is going to be less functional. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm thinking a hanging curtain. I really need to keep this area bright and airy, which is what she requested, so I think a curtain will work perfectly. As for storage, Nicole needs a lot of it. There is not one linen closet or clothing closet in this entire apartment, so I want to give her an open clothing rack at the foot of her bed, and then give her extra clothing storage with a long dresser that's going to double as a media unit, and lots of under bed storage. I'm gonna give her an entryway, something that holds a lot of shoes, where she can actually hang jackets, and that is gonna flow into her little office. I wanna give her a desk that has tons of storage, a comfortable ergonomic chair, and then of course tie in these two spaces with bright colors, pastels, pattern, all the things that are gonna make it feel bright and airy even though she is in a basement unit. Speaking of cozy, I am going to give her all new linen bedding from my favorite bedding company ever, Brooklinen. I have used Brooklinen in my home and in my makeovers for years. OG subscribers know. I'm such a fan of Brooklinen, and their bedding makes the perfect cozy gift for the holidays for you or someone else, and are the best bed sheets for guest staying over if you have lots of family over during the holidays. Brooklinen doesn't just carry linen sheets, but I am such a fan of linen bedding that I always go for this fabric. Their linen is 100% linen made in Portugal. It's soft and it's also really breathable. One of my favorite things about Brooklinen is that they have over 20 colors and patterns to choose from, and you can also mix and match. I'm keeping the design monochromatic for Nicole, but I love the ability to bring in different colors and patterns in your bundle. Brooklinen kindly sent their linen hardcore bundle, which helps you save when you bundle, and includes a duvet cover, core sheet set, and extra pillowcases. They also sent over their comforter, their down pillows, which I have and absolutely love, and a textured throw for a layered moment. Right now, it's Brooklinen's biggest sale of the year. I tell all my friends and family about it every year. It's their Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale with all of your favorite items at 25% off. You can save even more when purchasing bundles like the hardcore bedding bundle that I got, and they have so many more amazing products to choose from. So use my link in the description box below to shop. Go get your bedding. It's like the perfect time right now. Hi guys, it's the first day of Nicole's Studio Fix, and we're gonna get started with Graham's divider. Alana and I went back and forth so much about what to do with this fridge. You'll notice it's not quite in the kitchen, it's not quite in the living space. And so we thought up the idea of doing a DIY divider that sits right here, functional so she could put books and like plants and make it cute. And all those trinkets will be facing towards her living space. So it doesn't hide it completely, obviously. We're like working with what we've got, but I do think it's gonna add function and just help visually divide this from the rest of her living space. For this DIY, Graham wanted to keep it simple and approachable. We don't want it to take up too much space, but we want it to be really functional. Here's how he did it. Graham picked up some 2x10x8 framing lumber from the local home improvement center for these shelves. He's cutting the boards down to size using his miter saw to create 3 vertical shelf posts and 5 horizontal shelf boards. Graham is cutting cross-lap joints in the boards using his miter saw and a chisel so that the shelf pieces and the shelving post pieces fit into each other. He's shaping the edges using a router with a chamfer router bit. Graham is now gluing them into place. He's now using ratchet straps to hold the pieces in place until the glue dries. Graham is drilling holes for the hardwood dowels in the shelving posts and gluing them into place. Now that the bookcase is done, he's priming with 2 coats of acrylic primer and using 3 coats of semi-gloss cloud white paint by Benjamin Moore. Okay, so Graham cut out the baseboard piece very nicely. And this is because the shelf is just gonna wedge in here and be totally flush to that wall, which is great. Yes. No install, just wedged into place. And we built a little wall that's gonna be so functional. I love this. So yeah, now it feels like this is the kitchen dining area. It's where the fridge lives. Everything else can be living area. We are going the extra mile and anchoring this shelf to the wall because we're gonna be putting lots of books on it. If you can't put holes in the wall, we found that it was really secure just by wedging it. To cover the screw, we're using our trusty little caps. We are also going the extra mile and caulking all the edges. So the shelf really looks built in and like it's always been here. Once this is dry, Graham and I are going to paint and just do any touch-ups. I love this bed. It's from Article. And I haven't decided if I'm placing 2 side tables or 1. We're gonna have to see later on in the makeover. So for now, I'm placing it pretty close to the window. I'm gonna remove the curtains from this window next. The plan was to put a Roman shade instead of curtains. This window is so big for a basement. I really wanted to like maximize all the light coming in as possible. It's lost in the mail. We don't know if it's gonna arrive in time, so we might have to problem solve. But for now, I'm gonna take these curtains down because I'm just gonna say it, they're not cute. So everyone, think good thoughts about the Roman shade arriving on time. Okay, one of the biggest issues in Nicole's space is that she doesn't have anywhere to store her clothes. There's no closet in this living space. So I thought we could hang these clothing rails. These are from Croft. They are so beautiful. They make all of your clothes look like they're hanging in a little boutique. And this is just gonna be for the stuff that she wears often, that she wants to see. I am giving her a ton of clothes storage, which you'll see tomorrow. It's gonna double as the media unit. This looks so cute. I love it. I can't wait to see all her clothes up here. I'm gonna hang the next one. Now, it would have been great if we could hang these more in the center of this bulkhead. Sorry. But the HVAC system is here, so this is the only place they could go. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do today is mount the shoe cabinets. We're gonna head to the entryway, start working in that area. Okay, so we're on the other side of the living, sleeping area. This is what is going to be the entryway, and then Nicole's workspace back there, which we're gonna tackle tomorrow. I'm using this shoe cabinet. You guys know I love it for small spaces. It's from IKEA, it's the Hemnes. I'm gonna customize it a bit tomorrow, but I just wanna get it on the wall. This is gonna be such a great game changer for her for her entryway. I always feel like I'm like the representative of the Hemnes cabinet. I just can't get over how slim this is, but like how much storage it has. So it's perfect for an entryway.
Oh, but do you want to sign off for the day?
Oh. Let's go back down. Okay, so that's it from me today. It was a very mounting heavy day. Tomorrow we're bringing it all together, which is very exciting. The holidays are fast approaching, and I'm so excited to tell you that a lot of the inventory left on Palmed Marketplace is on sale. We're gearing up for next year's Palmed Marketplace launch. You guys are not ready for it. So go shop for your friends, your family. I'm biased, but in my humble opinion, I think palmed items would make the perfect gift, especially our cute little slippers with the interchangeable pom-poms. So you can shop using the link in my description below. Okay, we are back. So I think the last thing you saw me tackle was installing this shoe cabinet. So I wanna bring you back here a bit. Nicole had told me very early on that she always envisioned this nook to be her office nook. And I think that this is a great place for a desk because it's away from her living space. She doesn't have to look at her desk. She can come over here and just feel like this is her office area. 2 things to note, her bathroom is through here. And then under here is a little like under the stairs alcove. Like Harry Potter-esque, I would say. So I do have to work around that, but I'll show you what I'm thinking in a sec. Let's start with a rug. I wanted to go with something round to break up all the boxiness of the furniture we have going on, and I think this really works. It has a couple little wrinkles in it, but I think once the desk is on it, those will go away. This is really cute, I like it. Oh, she's a dancer. This big, beautiful desk is from Article. You're probably noticing that I'm rolling it in. That's because we put it on these beautiful casters from the hardware store. They look like they were meant to be on this desk, Article. I think you should add casters to this desk. And we added these so Nicole can roll it out if she needs to access, when she needs to access the seasonal stuff in the closet. I say this a lot in Studio Fix, but sometimes it's about adding like that one little thing, like casters to this desk, to make something work in your small space. Nicole had asked for lots of storage, lots of space to work. She can literally have like a monitor, all of her books. So that's what I've given her. I love when big pieces of furniture just fit perfectly into these little nooks in small spaces. Carla said that the lens she's using is really wide, so the desk maybe looks bigger. Is that what you meant? Yeah, she's nodding. But it fits perfectly. This is such a great little piece. I said this is such a great little piece. And then a desk chair. This one is from Branch Furniture. We have this exact chair in our office. I'm obsessed. And I like the pop of color. It's comfortable. Also, these are adjustable. So wanted to get her something ergonomic, but cute, because she's a student. She's gonna be sitting here for a while. So I'm gonna style this out later in the day, but functionally, this is working so well. I love how we've made this little alcove, not only an entryway with a shoe cabinet, but a study workspace as well. Now it's time to make the bed with our new Brooklinen sheets. I'm so excited. I have their pillows. They are heaven, and we're adding 4 of them. Most luxurious bed ever. I'm going to steam the bedding later as a finishing touch. Do not worry. I always want to jump into a freshly made Brooklinen bed, even if it's not mine. I want to dive right in. I want to jump in here. I just want to dive into this bed. Oh. This great piece is from IKEA. We love the pink and green moment. Okay, we thought long and hard about how we were going to divide the bed from the living room. And we're using one of our old Studio Fix tricks, and that is hanging this IKEA track on the ceiling, and then I'm going to hang billowy curtains from it. I love that Nicole can have these closed all the way if she has guests over, or have them all the way open. Next up, I'm gonna hang a light above this side table, and I'm using a pop light. They're completely renter friendly. You literally install it with these sticky strips that they come with, and it has a built-in level, and they're chargeable. So yeah, if you live in a rental and love the look of a wall sconce but can't hardwire, or you don't like the look of a plug, these are seamless and awesome. The way you turn them on and off is with a button on the side or an app. Like, that's how easy it is. It literally just popped it on. So you can make it really bright, you can dim it. It's very cool, I love it. Rug time. We're gonna unroll it. Woo! That was a good unroll.
I know, but I thought you were gonna talk for a bit, so like I didn't do my usual shot.
What do you think this is gonna be out of 10 of an unroll?
Based on the last one?
Based on nothing, because we haven't unrolled it. Woo!
I'm gonna give it a...
6 out of 10.
No, I think you're gonna do better this time.
8.
I'm gonna give you 8, yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
It's spring class, that wasn't your fault.
Sofa's next. This is from Article. It's a 2-seater, but still quite roomy. This is the Sven sofa, and if you know me, you know I love all the velvet Svens. It also now comes in boucle fabric, which is so fun. And I love how in a studio apartment, she can have a roomy sofa. You could fit 3 people on here, you think? 2.5 people?
You should try a cat.
2 and a cat, perfect. I agree, 2.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Alexandra.
So let's test it out. Me, you, 2, and a cat. You gotta pet the cat. I've been looking forward to putting this Mitzi lamp in. I need one of these for my home or my office. It is so cute, and I feel like it really goes with the style that Nicole was going for. How fun is this? So I'm guessing that we can't turn this on camera, but I think the lights are too bright. But you guys, how cute is this? Should I do it? Okay, it's gonna be bright, you guys. Squint your eyes. This coffee table is from Home and Fun, and I love how it nests together so you can make it smaller, or it opens like this. Not only is this art piece by my favorite artist, Emily Keating Snyder, we had it framed by Simply Framed. They are a full service, amazing quality framer. You can upload your stuff digitally, you can send it in by the mail. I just love how much color Emily's work brings into spaces. And you may notice this green, by no accident, perfectly matches the coffee table. As you guys know, Nicole has 0 closets for clothing specifically, and I knew that I needed to give her a dresser. We have the hanging storage over there. And then I thought, what if we take this piece and we make it a media unit, and then she has all of this functional drawer space to put clothing. She could put other things she needs to tuck away. This dresser is from Article, so beautiful. We've never used this one before. We also got her a mount for her TV. It was on a stand before. I wanted to maximize wall space so she can have all this surface space. I just love how functional this is. I love it. Speaking of storage, I knew she needed somewhere to put linens or just like overflow clothes storage. So I'm gonna bring in my favorite underbed storage from Article. Because the space is filled with neutrals and pastels, I wanted to ground it a bit, which is why I'm mixing wood tones. I think it just gives like a space a more elevated look. Also, we went with a really lightweight side table so she could move out of the way and then have access to this drawer. Okay, let's fill the open clothing storage area. I'm hanging all of Nicole's clothes on cute pink hangers. I love velvet hangers. They are very space saving and things don't fall off them. This looks like the cutest little boutique. I'm obsessed. I'm completing this boutique clothing store vibe with a full-length mirror by Mirror Home Decor Art. I'm loving this hit of blue. I'm hanging these really cute striped curtains. We use these at Andre Ann's. We had a couple panels left over and I love them. They're the cutest. Oh, we also use them in the little cat houses too. It's coming together really nicely. It's just like happy and fun.
Like you.
Finishing off this little bedroom nook with this really fun art print. We've got the pinks tying in with the curtains, the blues tying in with the mirror. I love it. So we are moving on to the entryway. I'm gonna finish this area up. I'm starting by just screwing in these really beautiful wall hooks. I got these on Etsy for my own entryway and had some left over. So these aren't for jackets. I have a separate coat rack solution coming in for those. These are just for like bags and like cute little things, maybe keys.
Like the bags was perfect and you added the keys.
Or maybe like keys.
I'm changing up the knobs that this shoe cabinet came with. I found these at HomeSense, $10 for 4. They look like they came from Anthropologie, do they not?
I'm obsessed, actually.
I feel like they're gonna make this cabinet just look super elevated. Sometimes you don't have to do a full DIY to make something, you know, look and feel special.
Wow. Look at you.
Are they beautiful?
Not as beautiful as you.
Every entryway needs a full-length mirror, and I'm so happy we were able to squeeze a full-length mirror in this narrow hallway. This is from HomeSense, loving the hit of purple.
You're close. To the right. And higher. Higher, 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 higher. Higher and to the left. You're so close. Oh my God. Somebody come help her, please.
So cute. And I have a matching coat rack. I'm adding a ruggable runner to complete the entryway. I just love that Nicole's gonna be able to throw this in the wash when it gets dirty. That's it for day 2. Tomorrow, we are adding finishing touches and revealing to Nicole. I'm very excited. I'll see you then. Hi guys, it's reveal day. It's finally reveal day. I'm so excited for Nicole to see her brand new space. We are just gonna get right into it, starting with finishing touches. I'm gonna place these cute pillows on her bed. I'm adding a cozy Brooklinen throw to the bed and a plant on the windowsill. I'm styling Nicole's bedside table. I'm decorating the media unit with a couple cute decor pieces. I'm decorating the divider shelves with plants, books, and trinkets to hide the fridge as much as possible. I'm adding really fun cushions to the sofa, again, adding that hit of color. I'm styling Nicole's desk with this beautiful Mitzi table lamp and of course some cute study essentials. I'm placing a piece of art and a cute key dish on top of the entryway shoe cabinet. Lastly, I'm using magnets and some unframed art to make this fridge a little more pretty. Okay, it's time to bring in Nicole for the reveal. I'm feeling really nervous. Let's bring her in. Nicole, are you excited?
I'm so excited.
I always get so nervous, but I'm really excited for you. Okay, can you walk me through what your space looked like before?
Okay, so there was like a bed at the end, and then I had like my desk. It didn't really feel like me, I guess. Like there just wasn't a lot of like personality. It was kind of drab.
Okay, on the count of 3, I want you to open your eyes, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. What? This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Oh, this is so cute. Stop. I love this. I have a couch. This is so exciting.
I just feel like it feels like a different space.
I actually felt like I walked into somewhere else. What's that?
I love the bed. I love
cute,
it.
right?
Yeah, no, like I feel like you guys really took like the Pinterest board and brought it to life.
I'm so happy you think that.
No, it's perfect.
We used the word like girly pop to describe it. We're like, it's so girly pop. And I told your sister yesterday and she was like, yeah, Nicole is girly pop. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's how I would describe myself.
Okay, ready to see the office?
Yeah, wow. Wow, this also feels like a different space. This is so crazy. And a fun chair, like, okay.
Yeah, love it.
No, this is actually so me.
I love it.
It's so funny. I am obsessed with it. Like, I can't stop smiling. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thanks for having us. Are you ready for us to come back into your kitchen next week?
Yes, I'm so pumped.
Reminder to click the link in my description box below to shop Brooklinen's biggest sale of the year, the Black Friday sale. Next up on AGTV, yes, the rumors are true. The rumors being that Nicole and I talked about it in the reveal. We are also making over Nicole's kitchen. It is right in the middle of her studio. There's no way of avoiding it. So we are going to make it over to match her brand new studio apartment. See you next week. Bye.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
What,
Is this spinning?
show them what you were doing.
Hold on tight. I am. Yeah, pretty dizzy.
Okay, anyways, this looks so...
You could do
For
it.
a moment, no. For a moment, for a moment. Did he just,
Gave you...
did he just say oof?
Yeah.
What would you do without us keeping you humble, huh?